12 defendants involved in the storming of the Legislative Council complex during the anti-government movement in 2019 received sentences of up to 82 months in jail. Among them was actor Gregory Wong, who was handed a prison term of over 6 years. Commenting on the sentencing, police said the convicts' actions were organized and premeditated, and they are not ruling out more arrests given the incident involved more than 1,000 rioters. On July 1, 2019, the storming of the Legislative Council complex at the height of the city's social unrest. Facilities were damaged and spray-painted. A number of arrests have since been made in relation to the case. 14 defendants were charged with rioting and entering the legislative chamber. They include actor Gregory Wong, activist Ventus Lau and Owen Chow, as well as Althea Soon, the former president of the Hong Kong University Students' Union. In sentencing, Deputy District Judge Lee Chi-ho said the measurement of the penalties is based on localist activist Edward Leung's case. The judge said the Legislative Council building was besieged by more than 1,000 protesters who snubbed the police's call to leave the premises. The footage also showed the intensity of the action. Lee also noted the symbolic meaning as protesters impudently stormed the Legislative Council building, which is a solemn place with constitutional significance, especially when some tore copies of the Basic Law and hung up a British colonial-era flag in the chamber. Such actions could be seen as an insult and provocation to the Hong Kong government, as well as attempts to weaken and overthrow the SAR Constitution, Lee said. With that, sentencing was set with a starting point at 7 years. The judge said while actor Gregory Wong only stayed in the chamber for 5 minutes, his presence encouraged protesters and supported the riot, and it doesn't matter if he's a well-known person or not. He was handed a prison term of 74 months. For Ventus Lau, the judge said Lau did not participate in vandalizing the chamber, but he played a leading role in encouraging protesters. With that, Lau was sentenced to around 54 months behind bars. For Owen Chow, given that he tore copies of the Basic Law and spray-painted slogans, which could incite riots, his criminal responsibility is as strong as damaging with weapons, Lee said. As he pleaded guilty with no past convictions, Chow was given a prison sentence of 61 months. 4 other defendants facing more serious charges were handed prison terms between 61 and 82 months. The heaviest sentence went to Lam Kam Wan, who was said to have damaged glass doors that led to further escalation of the rioting. 2 former reporters, Ma Kai-chung and Wong Kai-ho, were not convicted of rioting, but were fined $1,000 and $1,500 respectively for entering the Legco chamber.